Well, welcome back everybody to Pooley Mag TV, the raw, the unedited, unscripted NUFC fan channel where everybody's got an opinion and nobody's opinion's wrong. Well, I've talked about that shower of shite Manchester United for long enough this morning, so now I'm going to talk about Newcastle and two of their shining stars this season, Jacob Murphy and Harvey Barnes. Now, Jacob Murphy has been consistently producing the goods for the last 5 or 6 months. You know, Harvey Barnes has come into the team, looked rusty earlier on in the season, had a bit of a run and started to look rusty when Gordon come back into the team. And I honestly didn't think Harvey Barnes would get his chance at Newcastle. I didn't think he'd fit into the system. Well, how wrong was I? You know, and I'm proud to be wrong and I'm glad to be wrong because Harvey Barnes is ripping it up now. So Harvey Barnes on the left and Jacob Murphy on the right. Why isn't it possible that them two could go to England? You know, people be, Jacob Murphy for England. Well, believe me, there's been worse players play for England. Steve Bull was playing for 3rd Division Wolves and played for England. So there we go. There's been some dross played for England, by the way, over the years. And Jacob Murphy is in the form of his life. Now, if Thomas Tuchel wants to stick to his word, unlike Southgate, you know what I mean? Unlike Southgate, and I don't mean greatest of all time when I say Southgate either. You know, he was rubbish, and he went back on his word straight away and picked the red cartel, and he picked everybody other than players who were in form, by the way, for most of it. Now, Tuchel picked Jordan Henderson in his last squad. That's a step backwards for me. We need to be going forwards. Yes, Jacob Murphy is 30 years old, but why not? Why not give him a chance? Why not allow this guy to fulfill his dream? He's playing the best football of his life. He's got more goal involvements than 90% of the Premier League. So why not have him in the England squad? I'm not saying start him. I'm not saying start him over Bukayo Saka. No, I'm not. But I'm saying bring him on. He should be in the squad. I'm not saying he needs to start in the World Cup final. You know what I mean? If we ever get to a World Cup final. But you know what I mean? I'm not saying start him in a World Cup final. But I'm saying Jacob Murphy deserves to be in an England squad. And he does. If we pick it on form and we pick it on merit, Jacob Murphy needs to be in the England squad. So there's the first one out the way. Harvey Barnes, quality player, finding his form, always got a goal in him, linking up well now with his left back. Looking to pass about. He's linking, he's moving, he's dribbling, he's got that pace, he's got that turn of pace. He's battering teams now with that pace. He's got a long-range shot. He never looks like he's going to miss a shot when he's one-on-one. I have more faith in him in a one-on-one than I do Alexander Isak. And believe me, I do. I don't believe Harvey Barnes will miss a one-on-one. Isak can fart about a little bit. Harvey Barnes is quality one-on-one. Now, I'm not saying start Harvey Barnes for England either. But Harvey Barnes has got to be in England consideration. He has to be. Harvey Barnes is playing fantastic football. Why? He's got to be in consideration for Thomas Tuchel's next squad. And so is Jacob Murphy. Kieran Trippier and all. He wasn't in the last squad. He looks about 25 again. He's running about all over the shop. He's found his form. He must be getting his all every night off his new lass. Or he must have made up with his old lass or whatever he's done. But his head's back in the game. You know, Kieran Trippier is back in the game. You know, and obviously you've got Anthony Gordon. I love Anthony Gordon. There's got to be more Newcastle presence. We're one of the best teams in the league and we've got quite a lot of English players. Dan Burn needs to go back into it. But Harvey Barnes and Jacob Murphy need to be in the next England squad. What's everybody's thoughts about this? What's everybody's thoughts about Jacob Murphy and Harvey Barnes? Hit like, hit subscribe and comment down below. Because we can get a bit of an exchange going. I want quite a few comments on this because I honestly believe a lot of Newcastle fans will back me up. And I honestly believe a lot of neutral fans will back me up and all. Harvey Barnes and Jacob Murphy, next England squad. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, keep it black and white and keep it Pooley Mag TV. Over and out.